See my grandfather. Hi everyone.
Hello everyone.
Welcome to our channel.
Welcome to our channel. So today what we're doing with this COVID crisis going on, I know there's a shortage, I know here in the US there's a shortage of wipes and the disinfectant spray. So we're going to show you a cheap way of making your own wipes and your own spray, and it's basically fairly cheap, and it's really cost effective. So we went to the Dollar Tree today. In the US, it's Dollar Tree. Everything there is $1. We got these containers, $1 a piece. This is Lysol antibacterial, 99.9% effective, and it does kill the coronavirus. So this is a concentrate. So for every one of these, it makes one of these for 11 parts of water. But we're wanting to make ours really concentrated. So what we're going to do, you're going to need one of these, probably two, because we're going to use half and half.
Yeah,
paper towels, roll paper towels, which we have here,
and
this and this. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take the paper towels,
we cut it,
and you cut it in half, like
cut it in
this.
half. Yes.
The next thing you're going to want to do
We have to
is to remove this cardboard piece in the middle, which we didn't do
I will get
ahead of time, but I wish we had, because it's getting dust all over me. Now we're racing. See who won. I win. Boom. See that? That's my turtle. So the best way I did mine is I fold it in half right here in the middle, and it comes loose from the top, and then I go to the other end and I do the same thing. It's difficult on hers because she started tearing it. So it's half and half. Then I fold it again like this, and then it just pulls loose. And then it will be just like you see on the when you got your wipes. See? Pulls loose like your wipes. So it'll go in here like this. First we're going to take, if you only got one, you'll just have to do half of what we're doing. So once again, our Lysol concentrate, we're going to try to get it 50-50, which I'm kind of clumsy, so that looks about 50-50. Then, as I told you, one of these for 11. So you can have 5.5 of these in each one of these. So we know we're probably not going to get that many because the towels is going to absorb some. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill it up a percentage, and then, hold that please, then we'll finish filling it up with this. So I'm going to put 1 or 2 of these in. As I told you, I'm not the most coordinated person. There's 1. Like I said, you can put 5.5 per one. The reason we use Bounty towels, the one displayed there is not the one we actually used. We use Bounty. I'm just showing you any paper towel you can get. We use Bounty because it absorbs quicker. And what's going to happen is when these towels go in, the top half will stay dry and the bottom half will be wet. You can do one of two things. If you have a Bounty, it will absorb into the top half slowly, or you can take it out and flip it over. So I'm going to need more water. My lovely assistant will get me some water. So like I said, see, you're going to have your paper towels like this. You pull it from the top. So it's going to fit in there perfectly, like this. See? 50-50. And it will absorb in there. That's the same thing they do with their towels. They put them in there and they absorb into the towels. So I might try to put one more in each one and then put them in. Or maybe I'll put them in now. We'll see how it starts absorbing and you can see with us. Now, since the first time I'm doing it this way, because usually we just make it up ahead of time. So you'll learn from my mistakes because, like I said, so there we go. So see, it's already starting to absorb. I can see it coming up into the towels. So the next thing we're going to do, we know we got a 50-50 mixture, so we're going to put more water. Like I said, you can put up to 5.5 per one of these. If you're going to get more than 5.5, you're going to add more because it will lower the effectiveness of your Lysol, and you want it to kill the 99.99%. It says 99.99%, and it does kill the coronavirus. Now you'll notice on the next time when we do this one, you're going to see how many we have to do. So far we've got 2 in there, and I can already see it absorbing up into there. Because we'll look at it dropping already, because it's sucking up into the paper towels. So I got 2 into this one, and I only got 1 in this one. But look, the water, if you look at the levels, this one actually has more because the paper towels are absorbing into this one. So we're going to put 1 more into this one ahead of time, and then we will put it down in there. Now, these paper towels, this is not going to be exactly like a wipe, but it will be very close. And you'll notice usually it takes about a few hours at least for it to absorb. These are already starting to get wet into the middle. We have our second set. The easiest way I found on that last one is you squeeze her. And it goes down in. Now you'll see it start absorbing. Right away, see it start dropping? It's already starting to absorb into your paper towels. So you have 2 options because, like I said, you can put 5.5 for each one, and it still stays effective. Any more than 5.5 per half, or 11 per the whole one, if you got one that's like that tall, but I don't know anybody that does. So it's absorbing slowly into this one. It's already absorbing into this one. I already got wet ones. Oh. See, these are wet. Smells good, don't it? Yeah, I'd like the smell. That's a little bit wet, but this one here is wet just like a wipe. In fact, they're all getting wet in there. So you got 2 options. You can add a little more water, or you can wait a few hours, and this will eventually absorb into these. And this one is not quite, oh, it's starting to absorb now. So tighten her down. That's why I have my assistant here, because she's helpful. Okay, there, now it's tight. Now see, I'm going to turn mine all the way upside down like this. Oh, look, you can see it's all gone now. It absorbed every bit of it. Now these are going to be real wet. We're just hurrying it along. There you go. You have a wipe.
Nice wipe, yeah.
I would not recommend using single ply paper towels.
This is 2 ply.
Because single plies,
yes,
they'll see how the bounty sticks together, but they smell good. Anyways, so, and see, they're like a wipe. They're real strong. They don't fall apart. Yeah. If you buy a single, because you're pulling it. If you sit there and go like this, it doesn't. But if you sit there and rip, of course it's going to rip. So well, but it'll wipe. Go ahead and wipe something off. So wipe that off. So see, it's wet. It's a wipe. If you can't, it's not as great as a wipe, of course, but it's very good. And if you can't find wipes, I recommend doing this because it's better than not having wipes. Yeah. And these will last a lot longer than a wipe. And like I said, we got this for $1. These paper towels last time for $1. We got these ones today. That is a 2-ply. Yes, see, this is also 2-ply. It says on there, 2-ply. So you can still use those. We just use Bounty because we knew they absorb quicker. And it's just like if you have the wipes, there's going to be a little fluid down at the bottom. That way they don't dry out. But there you have 2 wipes. The other problem you're going to run into is the spray. Oh, need to spray. They keep telling me spray. There's no spray. You can use the so what we're going to do is, and the other one that's on the back patio, the one that I emptied them. These are smaller than this. So I can fill 3 of these. Oh, excuse me. 3 of these for 1 of these. Now, it's going to be hard to get it exactly a third, but it's going to be pretty close. Disinfectant, antibacterial spray we had, and it's gone. So, of course, there's no antibacterial spray because everybody's buying it all. So, what we're going to do is, once again, the Lysol that kills 99.99%, including the COVID, which nobody wants the COVID because it's not our. Hold up, see how much you got in there. You still got a little more yet.
Oh, there.
Okay, that's 1/3. This is actually, I try to err on the safe side because this could actually fill almost 4 of these, but according to the way it's telling you 11 to 1, 11 full of these for 1, it doesn't come out quite to 4. So we're going to make 3, but they're going to be stronger than what they need to be. And it's better to kill it than have it be too weak.
This one, because there's
and we will fill all, there was already water in this, so don't be fooled because there was already some water in there from remember where I was filling these. So now we have 3 of these. When they're full of water, they're the same as the spray that you use for antibacterial spray for everything. Kills, cut through grease, kills germs, disinfecting. But we made sure we got the Lysol because we wanted to make sure it kills the COVID virus. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial with my lovely assistant. So, like I said, if you can find the real cleaners, that's great. Because actually what this costs is 1, 2, 3, because if you buy these for $1 a piece, $3, $4, I end up with 4 of these. So it's cost effective and it's it kills the germs, it kills the COVID virus. I know everyone's concerned about that right now. So we're just trying to help you guys out. Hopefully you enjoyed our video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and since it's me, 2 thumbs up. Not 1, 2.
And I hope that it's really helped everyone to provide whatever we have or more cheaper that is still the same to disinfect everything. So thank you so much for watching.
Stay safe. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need 1 paper towel, preferably 2-ply. Your Lysol disinfectant or whatever disinfectant. Make sure it's just the 99.99% because there's nothing 100. You're going to need empty spray bottles and an empty container